Everything's good for Monday, though, to come back to Mythic.
Yeah. That is the plan.
Everyone wish Dev a happy birthday, by the way. Here's the reason. Fuck you, Dev.
Well, happy birthday, Dev.
It's not mine. It's my wife one, so.
How
okay.
inconvenient to be born on a raid day.
Yeah,
Thanks,
right.
Dev.
You said it's your wife's?
Yeah, it was my wife, yeah. So
Oh,
that's
never
why,
mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Otherwise, I would stay here, you know?
oh, that's different. Tell her happy birthday.
Yeah,
tell her happy
birthday.
Yeah, my bad.
Celebrate your wife's birthday instead of raiding, not locked in.
That's my bad.
If it was my birthday, man, pretty much I'm gonna stay here, you know?
Well, everything lost.
Wait, but once
Yeah,
we're
we tried
inside, it actually fucking collapsed in there, low-key.
I'll just pull everything in Los right here. Do it. You won't.
Oh, you're right. I'm 100%. I'd be fine. Just lose half the rate.
That's the best way to get someone to do something, is tell them you won't do it.
He won't.
That looks good on the trial.
But
No balls.
Look at that.
Sperm's coming in here and thinking no balls, any power.
Absolutely.
God, I wish.
You never know your limit until you test it. Yeah.
Right, I'll go left here. Make sure those little, like, what do they call? I forget what what they're called. The things that do all the damage.
If you pull everything in Los, those don't spawn back this way.
Are they? Actually, they're not. We can lust though.
Hide. Are we Losing or no?
I guess.
Well, we just did,
we
so.
will.
Like a no.
No, at this point, no.
Alright, I
So we
got
kinda... So you're saying these mini amps don't spawn if you lose?
Yeah, the mini amps will only spawn in the arena, so like if you're behind the wall after you pull everything, the mini amps just don't do anything.
Ah.
I'd like to say
Oh,
that's
well,
the
yeah.
first time I've ever
Well,
heard someone say LOS instead of LOS. That confused the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I thought you were just saying fucking lust weird.
Yeah, that's where I was too. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking?
I was actually just so close to correcting you.
I actually love LOST.
We'll get a reset here.
Heroism for Alliance gamers, by the way.
You.
I said
I'm
the
more
percent.
big brain.
The goat.
Bro, you're a night elf.
Me?
So real quick, so I want to clear comps real quick because we do not have a lot of time. We only got 15 minutes to really get some prog on this boss. So I pushed the note through. Please take a look. I want everybody, I know a couple of you might not have it, but for those that do, which should be the majority, the Northern Sky Week package. This would be critical for knowing which pylon to do. So I'm not going to put world markers down. The pylons are going to mark themselves, and based upon what marking you're assigned to, that'll be the pylon you're in charge of. And it should come up and yell at you if your pylon is high energy. If that's ever the case, it needs to get discharged. So please go right now to your weak auras if you haven't already. Click on the brick reverb fight and adjust the weak aura to where it's comfortable on your screen. Looking at the VOD from last week, if you get the shield break, the little giga zap around you, you have. Thank you. When you get that around you, you have to discharge the pylons always. So there's only one time when you don't have to, and I will call out for that. Any other time, you need a discharge pylon. A lot of people weren't. They were just breaking the shield and running back to boss, and the pylon was still just full energy, destroying the raid. So we have to be a lot better about that. Everything else we're doing pretty well for. When we're looking at our what's it called now? Wow. Help me, Ryan. What's it called? Oh my god, drawing a blank. The analyzer.
Wild Analyzer?
No,
White Fest?
White Fest, thank you. I cannot think of White Fest in my life. Everything else is looking pretty good for White Fest. So, if someone does get mind controlled, we need to break them out immediately, especially during intermission. It's going to be tight, but we can try to save them if we can. So
That's a big pot angle if you
Yes.
if doing the intermission.
yes. So, but yeah. Otherwise, I think we all should know the fight. Ranged, I'll put a marker on Skull. Always be
We
with
get
stuff.
lock rocks.
Block rocks, please. Remember, I'm pulling boss to the left as well. That's
Double
fine.
check
You're
me,
good.
I am blood for this fight, right?
You are blood, so everybody else still doing pylons. You're just kind of like a floater to help out. That should be the idea.
I just
so.
wanted to make sure before we pulled.
No, you're totally fine. So,
I totally didn't get home 20 minutes before this raid.
healers, I adjusted some of the healing CDs a bit, so you can adjust if need be. It should be more or less lined up pretty well, but adjust it accordingly. So. Otherwise, we're
So
rock and roll.
I need this and one other one, right? God damn, so many bugs.
Talent check, in case anyone needs to change anything.
That's an outdated Northern Sky link, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it only the one that I need? But does it have everything in it, or do I need
You need
a second
both
one?
of those.
It should be 2, I believe.
Yeah, database and functions is like stuff that the first one requires.
Alright.
They're big as fuck too.
That is the most updated one. I just updated it.
Alright, database and functions. Let's do that. Where,
I have database and functions right there if you need it. I don't know if
Okay.
that one's updated. I haven't looked at it.
That one seems to have the same link as the other database and function.
I'm almost done. Sorry.
Hope you're good. Camel, were you downloading that too as well, or? No worries.
It's probably gonna cover half my screen, but cool. Let's go.
Not too bad out the box, to be completely honest.
Yeah. And honestly, for this fight, it should cover half your screen, because it's the only thing it ever yells at you is if you're high energy for the pylon, which is something that's warrants being your entire screen yelling at you. 'Cause that's
I
really the
just
only way we would die.
I just checked that database and functions is accurate.
Cool.
Right up to date.
Get rate check and to get a couple pulls in here. Alright, this is Lust and Pot on pull. Range, remember you're living on Skull and you're moving appropriately. We had to make sure we get really good pylon baits, so.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, these are tank frontals happening the entire time, so watch out melee. The reset here for a bit hot, so you should be good. Barrels up, range, you're far here. That's range. Keep watching feet, how's your boss? Everybody in the beam here. Nice. Watch your feet still, guys. Nicely done. Alright, first zaps are going out. 2 break, 2 just chill. We need another one. Urgusi or Icelands. Okay, there you go. Nice. I got boss. We are moving. Range, you're living on Skull. Range, you're with Skull. Moving over. And we're dancing here. Everybody in beam. Zaps are coming out. You're breaking, then draining. If you get these zaps. You got boss here. Barrels in 3 seconds. Range, you get far if you can here.
If you have a ring, go to the other ring within the bubble.
Deception, that's you. Nick. Might be a bit cooked. That's wipe. Yeah, it's wipe. Yeah, we have a res here.
Spark blast ignition.
Not a bad first pull, all things considered, so. We got fortunate crappy barrel spawns again.
Yeah, it was like 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, the first one was bad, but then they did double down, and the second set of barrels also being bad. And I was like, feels
I feel like we're like praying for like good barrel spawns, similar to how we were praying for like, if anyone played, obviously a lot of people play Dragonflight, but how we were praying for like bomb spawns on Zarskin or whatever his fucking name is.
It's a scarring. Oh god, don't bring that fight up. I freaking got that fight.
Fucking Zarskin.
Oh my
I
god.
love it.
Don't fucking bring up Mythic
I was
on the far end with me.
I was just praying I didn't get the fucking mechanic on Rashok on pull during my 1000-button Demonology
Priest buff?
Warlock opener.
Alright, here we go.
2 months of Rash Shock, Jesus.
Right.
Gosh, I can
Shit, so-
5, 4,
Less than pot and full.
3, 2, 1.
Shit, my cooldowns aren't up.
Tell me your cooldowns were cooled down.
I didn't get a reset here, so one more. Barrels up, Ranger farther.
Johnny.
You get boss. Keep dancing here, keep watching your feet here. Everybody in this, make sure you're topped.
I can't reach that.
Good. First sap's coming out. 2 will break, 2 will hang out. I got boss here. Range, remember you're on skull right now, you're baiting. Should be fine. Yeah.
Somebody can do a fucking pylon.
Let's see over here. You get boss here. We're dancing here. Zaps, you're breaking and soaking the pylons here if you get the zap. 5 seconds for barrels. Be watching for them. No. Oh, who is that over there? Sluff, you're on the wrong one.
My bad, Big Doug.
Hang on, we need to. So Nick needs to be here, Verm needs to be on me. Sluff needs to be melee here.
You got boss?
With the wipe.
Oh, so I was right then. Okay. I moved
Yeah.
off when I heard
You have
wrong.
to,
I
you
was
have,
like,
you have to. The way that works though is you have to be in the shield and then make contact with someone.
got it.
So, because you can make a little explosion around yourselves when you come in contact, and that breaks the shield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my weak aura didn't do anything either, but that's fine.
It shouldn't for you there.
Oh.
Your weak aura will tell you when you're the pylon you're assigned to, which I think I have you as square. If that pylon is high energy, then your weak aura will blare at you. So, otherwise, the only thing that if you get this Giga Zap, you might have like a weak aura, like a regular raid package weak aura might say something, but the Northern Sky shouldn't do anything, I believe. So.
I heard wrong and moved.
Nope, you were in the right spot, so.
Make me.
Spray check. 1, maybe 2 more pulls. We have to swap to heroic, so.
Kill shot.
Kill shot, 100%.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you gotta reset for me. Barrel spawn, we actually got a decent one. Range get far. Watch your feet here. How's you got boss?
Johnny.
Nicely done. You get 2 are breaking, 2 are hanging out for these zaps. Make sure you drain. Skull, Startle, Drigos, you gotta drain. Yep. Boss. I got him. And we're dancing here, just a lot of dancing.
On the skull.
Yep. Watch, keep dancing. New zaps. If you get these zaps, you're breaking and soaking. 2 melee, 2 ranged.
I taunt it.
Yeah, barrels and 5. Should be good here. Range, you get those 2 left ones, best you can. Alright, moving here. Everybody's on ads. Ignore boss. Melee, go help with the other 2 ads. These next zaps, you are not draining. You're just breaking. No drain, just break. Barrels are up. Everybody's on barrels right now. All that matters are barrels. And everybody in. Keep dancing. Watch your feet and dance. Nicely done. Keep dancing. Kills. Get him in. Nice kidney. I think he's still gonna die. He breaks skull.
God damn it.
It's okay. After this, we're going to the starting area at the very beginning. Right, actually on this pylon. We're chilling here. Watch your health here. Well, health pot, lock rock. That boss moves so fast. Alright, new amp here. After this, melee, you're living on Skull. You're with Skull. I think I can kind of have it here. Barrels in 3. Get ready to look for them. Really good barrels. Really good barrels. Watch your feet still. We're dancing. You got Hafasas.
Tonic, yep.
I need to break me out if you can. I am a tanky boy. Thank you. Alright, these zaps, 2 break, 2 hang out. Alright. Boss your house. Yep, I got it. There we go, right here. And we're dancing here.
I have to swap that sec. Second swap.
Alright. You can grab boss at least.
Got it.
Yep. Sounds good. Everybody weaker should start yelling at you. If you're breaking here, go far for these breaks. You gotta go far for these breaks. Everybody else on barrels. If you broke, you're soaking. Yeah, you are. You're soaking. You're soaking.
Thank you for the external monk man.
Everybody on ads right now. Everybody on ads. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna get this pillar over here.
So that should be star right now, which should have been. So hang on, timeout. Fell and Ice Lance. Does your thing yell at you right now?
And does
Moon
now,
should be
yeah,
Scold and Camel. Scold and Camel as well. You guys, hopefully your weak auras should be yelling at you guys right now. Just using this time to check it. That's fine. I just want this time to look at people's weak auras. Everybody's weak auras should be yelling at them right now because everybody's pylons are high energy. Okay. Yep. So when I'm saying when I'm looking for weak auras, that what you're seeing right now is what I'm saying that anytime, whether I call it out or not, that is the weak aura. That takes priority. So the only time that doesn't is like if like a barrel is about to explode. I think it's the only thing that's higher priority. So, but otherwise that's the fight. So we call it there, Dev, or we got one more. Your call.
Yeah, just do them. Until like they yeah.
Yeah, until Dev says. That's good. I can. But that was a really solid pull for that round. So.
Yeah.
Yes, Brent?
I just range barrel. Just went off.
At the end, there was a lot of things going off, so it was kind of cursed because we had people needed to break those pylons, and then we had to try to break ice lands, and the barrels are going off, and the tanks all swapped. So it was a lot of crap happening right there. So.
Yep.
All right, let's raid check. It's gonna pull. This might be the last one here, so. For Mythic, that is obviously. We are doing heroic right after this, so.
I fucking ran out like a dumbass.
Wait, did you just like hearth out?
Yeah, just got
Let's closet him.
Quick.
Oh, Shardle. Thank you.
Thanks.
Everybody touch Shardle.
Oh,
I'm already there.
Well,
damn, he's already there.
freaking A. All right, here we
Full
go.
timer.
I'm typing as fast as I can. It's sorry.
You don't have macros for pull timers?
I should, low-key.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Make sure really focus on these mechanics here, guys. High energy pylons, barrels, and dancing when we need to. Barrels are spawning in 5. Pause, yeah, boss. Keep dancing here. Alright, if you get these zaps, 2 are breaking, 2 are hanging out.
You get
I got
boss?
boss here. Yep, I got boss. If you break, you soak there. Nicely done. Alright, we're dancing here for a bit now.
On skull.
You got boss eyes, nicely done. Brum, you want to stand in this, I should have said, by the way. It's different than heroic. Yep. Alright, if you break this, you soak. Everybody else want barrels here? I got boss. Yep, you good? Alright. Keep focusing barrels. Focus barrels. Ignore boss. These new zaps, you're just breaking, you're not soaking. Just break. Break and then go back to pumping. Alright, everybody else with barrels here? As you get boss.
On it.
One burn needs a lot of help here. Alright, now all we're doing is watch our feet. Watch your feet and live. And we're dancing, 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 dancing. Keep dancing. Oh! We gotta work on our dancing. Alright, yeah, we'll call it here.
I can do one more.
You
Keep
can do one
going,
more,
so you
Steve.
said. Just keep going.
He can do one more, he said. So it's a... Do you say you can do one more, Dev?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna
let's just
tell us
die-
when. Just
Yeah,
assume every
let's die then here.
Hey,
He's gonna pull in.
you
Yeah, what's
got me
up?
down for an AMZ on this boss, I think. Do you want that on top of the tower, or do you want that on top of the boss?
For that point, I believe I want it on top of boss.
Okay.
But if you're ever soaking and you have it up, you are more than welcome to use it. That's how I
Okay,
say.
cool.
Basically, the way it works is whenever we break the shield of something, it puts a nasty damage to the raid, is what's happening. So I'm timing that with that. So even though it looks like nothing's happening, that's actually what's happening is the shields are being broken. So
Got it. All right, cool. Drop it on top of the boss next time.
Yep.
Who do you have Draguzzi spatialing?
It should always be you. Sorry, I did not make that clear earlier. So, yeah, Draguzzi for moving forward.
At 149, I think it should be on DJ because he's fucking whatever. Healing brain, whatever. Yeah,
I thought maybe if that's the case, then you could do that. I thought I still lined it up with your ascendants, but maybe I didn't. So, but I know for source of magic should be on you. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh my god. I fucking think you don't actually did. No.
Yes, at least. Why not, yeah. Alright, here we go. Really make sure for this next intermission, really make sure we're not getting hit by those echoes. That's really what's just gating us right now.
2, 1.
Barrels in 5.
Tonic.
You got boss.
Kind of got bad barrels over here in range.
Yep, picking up. Keep dancing here. Nicely done. 2 people break and soak, other 2 people hang out for these zaps. I got boss. Ranger on skull right now, baiting. Alright, we're dancing here. All we're doing is dancing. Like a good, like, 10 seconds.
Sorry, I was soaking.
You can grab boss
Colin?
whenever, actually. Yeah, okay, get boss. Thought I could parry. Alright, you're breaking and then soaking. Everybody else run barrels. 5 seconds. Range, make sure you're on skull. I got boss here. Watch dev, watch dev. Everybody on barrels right now. These zaps, you're breaking and not soaking. Just break, don't soak.
I'm trying.
Pop a wall. I didn't catch it, it's my bad. Anybody else on these barrels?
Haunted.
Oh yeah, no, that was a little cursed. Sorry, I did not realize that barrel was still up there.
It was like off in Narnia.
Yeah, that was a really shitty barrel spread.
Yeah, that middle one was a little ripped. So
There's no way to dictate these, right?
not that I know of.
The barrel spawns?
Yeah.
I think they just ran.
Like, how did I? What just
Mind
happened?
control puts you out of combat.
Mind control put me out of combat, which reset the. That's
Honestly, Rashal should get mind control to just make it faster, if that's the case.
That's a big brain move.
How do you force it? You just get it by 2 of the circles, so the... Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So let's do like a rule of thumb moving forward. Range, if there's ever a barrel there, and there's especially if there's like 2 in Timbuktu, always pick the left one first before the right. Mostly because the ones that are closer to the pylons is tricky for melee because the pylons shoot those little Shriekwing orbs out, so it's a higher chance melee gets hit from that. So,
Zach, I got a question.
what's up?
If you say, like, the first set of zaps, you say 2 people, like, break it, and then 2 people chill.
Yep.
The 2 people that chill, do you want them to grab the next set of, one of the next set of amplifiers? Or
No.
just, okay.
Just chill. Because otherwise it kind of like desyncs them all, and then there's always
Okay,
like a little
gotcha.
bit like a awkward waiting around every single time we do it. Then so
Got you.
that's a good question though. So,
So
ready
we're
to check
doing
here.
heroic or we're doing no?
Until
Thank you,
Dev
Brian, for
says we're doing heroic, we're progging this.
Dev is the
I'm
keeper of our
pretty,
fate.
The last goal.
Like
I
Dev's
think,
about to.
Is she like pretty much yelling me, my wife and stuff? I think I'm good yet.
Until the wife yells at Dev, we are pulling this boss. So here we go.
5, 4,
Still got 2 more pulls after she heals.
Right.
The first yell's rolling.
Luster.
Sorry, I thought. No, my bad.
There you go, boss. Get some people on the sound cannon. Break down Tom. I got boss. Alright. Range on skull here. Good baits here. You're soaking if you just broke. Nicely done. And we're dancing for like 15 seconds here. A lot of dancing. Get boss whenever.
Back.
That's fine. Anybody in this? Keep dancing though. Break out Ice Lance. Alright, you're breaking and soaking. Everybody else run barrels here. Really good barrel spawn. I got boss. Make sure we're soaking diamond. I don't know who was on diamond, but okay, there we go. Nice. Get ready to move here. Nicely done.
Alright, we're moving range so you can be
Use
within
zaps.
range.
You're soaking. Yeah, breaking and soaking here. I mean, sorry, you're just breaking, not soaking. Breaking, not soaking. I apologize for that. Everybody on ads. All that matters is ads right now. You got boss. Keep watching your feet. Nicely done. Perfect. Now, everybody just watch. We got to practice our dancing here. Camera view up. Crow's eye view and just dance. Alright, we're going right back to starts. Perfect. Actually, yes. It's actually weird. Might need a res Hasu.
Back to P1 positions, everybody.
Yep. It's gonna be a little cursed range. You can move over one right away if you want to. I could have actually baited that better. Now I think better.
Move over one now range.
Whatever, yeah, whatever is good for you guys. Barrels in 5 seconds. Yep. You got boss. Range if you get that far barrel.
Oh,
Careful melee. Everybody in this. And we go back to barrel. Nicely done. Zaps here.
Circle.
Yep. Should be 2 should be breaking, 2 should be chilling. Alright, nicely done.
Over one range.
And we're dancing for like 15 seconds here. A lot of dancing.
Got boss.
Sounds good. Alright. You're breaking and soaking. Breaking and soaking if you get zaps here.
I gotta swap.
Alright. I'll stop for you. You get boss at least.
Grab boss when you can.
Got it.
Yep. Make sure if you get your weak or yelling at you, please help with the soaks for the pylons. That is now highest priority. These zaps are real, so you need to soak and break and soak these here. Barrels in 3.
Got boss. There's a range barrel out here.
Right, yep, range is right here. Everybody on range here if you can. Yeah.
Pay attention to your feet. Pay attention to your feet.
Yeah.
We missed 1 barrel. That was close.
Just
That's
pretty
really
quick
nice.
there.
Nice bulldozer.
That was a really good pull down. That's the farthest we've gotten with seeing P2. I mean, the intermission a second time.
I think it's stopping me from linking over this.
I don't know.
This is gonna be my last one, so like I need one more. And
That's what stops me. It still one-shots me. Got it.
You need 1 more, you said?
Yeah, one more. That's it.
Alright, 1 more, that's it. Last pull for real this time.
Otherwise, I get divorced, you know.
No worries.
Worth it.
Cheaper to keep her, buddy. Trust me.
So I think I lied to with those last pylons. I think we just broke them and not soaked.
Those last barrels, like that, seemed tighter than the first intermission.
I think a lot of people
No,
just
it
used
was-
a lot
it
of
was-
cooldowns right before it.
And I did a bad job of
Right
saying
on.
that we needed to soak as well. And we had a bunch of people trying to soak some pylons when we could have all just been pumping barrels.
In that scenario, like melee should go out to the far barrels first, then come into the 2 barrels on boss. I think everyone would like meet in the middle. I think in that situation, that's what we should have done.
Yeah, I know those barrels like came out right after my like big combust with like trinkets and shit. Like it was really bad timing.
I need more health stones.
We're gonna set feast real fast. Send off dev right.
Alright, everybody eat quick.
There's only 2 inter. Would we get a 3rd intermission or probably not?
It'd be pretty close. So I think we'd be just getting into the 3rd intermission.
We had it at
So-
30% just about, and we have a lot of people with execution phases, so.
So we should, ideally break right before 3rd intermission.
I noticed
Health
that
stones.
every time I'm soaking a pylon,
Struggle. Yeah.
I get targeted by the next pylon. It, like never failed.
Oh,
Every
really?
time I was soaking one, a pylon dropped right on me, right next to the one I was soaking. I don't know if it's
unlucky.
I don't know if it's because I have like the least range or why, but it's like fixating me.
That's good to know. If that's the case, honestly, maybe if that happens again, just jump to try to look for a good bait, and then go back to the pound if you need to. So
sounds good.
So test it out, see if that is the case again. So if it is the case, then we have to implement that for everybody. Right. Well, let's ready check, and then we're pulling. Last pull. Slough, Tom.
Sorry.
There we go. Less than bottom pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grab boss whenever. Barrels are out. Ranger all left out. The left barrel range. We're dancing here. Right. Two people soak, break and soak. Other two people chill. I got boss. Ranger on skull baiting.
We are moving range.
And we're dancing for like 10 seconds here. We're just dancing. Get boss here.
Yeah, boss,
We're
yeah.
breaking and soaking here. Breaking and soaking. After this, everybody on barrels here.
Far left.
Ranger, right up, far left range. Keep watching your feet, guys. Keep dodging. Alright.
My stack's reset.
Sounds good. Let's hit boss. New barrels in 5. You're only breaking here, not soaking. Everything's melee, guys. Everything's melee there. Don't soak, just break. Ice sense, you need to break.
We need to go left.
Everybody else, we're on barrels. Pump, pump, pump.
Girl needs love.
Yep, nice job. Just dance here. We got time before the wave comes.
I pop Zephyr.
Watch feet.
Like we're right next to another pylon.
Yeah, it's still activating. Let's keep playing out since the last pull. Let's make full boss really far here.
I got it right now.
Oh, you got boss. Oh,
Yeah, take it.
that's fine.
You put it where you want it.
We're gonna be moving far range, so be close to me.
So, man, I'm gonna greed this one if I can here.
Okay, well I guess we're not.
This is cursed.
Barrels are up here. Nice, super cursed.
Moon never got broken, so I can't clear it.
Yeah, but that one for these first breaks coming out. Everybody indies, make sure you get the far left barrel. So I didn't even see that one to the right. Yeah, that's a wipe. No, I was hoping these soaks these ones here. We'd have 2 zaps here and here, you know? The first zap would actually use everybody's AoE, so.
Alright, I will say, if you do get that laser line, please stop having ADHD and swinging that thing, because the ranger's trying to stack with you, and you're just, like, fucking wagging your tail out back.
Yeah. Only challenge is, you know, if it gets